Hi everyone, a very good evening to you. Here we are again with our program Real Talk from Woman to Woman. And today we are giving continuation to the topic of yesterday. So today's topic is about the idle word. And I'm going to explain that to you. You know that everything we say, there is a consequence for that. Every action, every word we say, there is a consequence. And for us to reflect on that, I want to read with you Matthew chapter 12, verse 36, that says like this: But I say to you that for every idle word men may speak, they will give account of it in the day of judgment. For by words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Look how strong this is. These are the words of the Lord Jesus. He was the one who said this. I was thinking about idle because to be an idle person, is a person who is not doing anything, or at least anything profitable. But I was thinking about this idle word. Uh, you have heard in the church we say that every word is like a seed. Everything we say is like a seed. So if it is a seed will germinate, will bring life, will bring what was spoken to happen, right? To reality. But for me, it was interesting that Jesus spoke about idle words, words that do nothing, basically, right? Um, I was checking the dictionary. The dictionary refers as idle, the biblical dictionary, as useless or barren, meaning giving no fruit. So, meaning that every time we speak something that it's useless or that does not bring about good fruit, what is going to happen? We are going to give an account for that on the day of judgment. Now, this is family tips. So what does it have to do with family? Well, it has everything to do with family. Because yesterday we were speaking about how words have a strong impact in the ears of the hearer, right? We were speaking about how our words can affect our family, and sometimes you are there doing your fighting your spiritual battles to bring your family to Jesus, to convert them. And then on the other hand, with your words, you may be canceling out everything you say, or all the prayers you make, all the sacrifices you make for your family. So today I would like to elaborate that with the story of Sarah and Hagar and the son Ishmael. Now, you know already the story that Sarah, because of her unbelief, she decided to put another woman into her husband's bed because in those times was common when a woman was barren that she would use the servants as a rental womb, if we can say that, surrogate, right, in order to give a child to that couple that could not have children because the wife was barren. Now, you saw unbelief what led Sarah to do. When she didn't believe in the promise of God, she took matters in her hand and she did something that later on she came to regret. And then Ishmael was born through Hagar. Hagar seeing that, look, um, uh, I am better than my master, or my, how can I say, my employer. I'm better than her. So I gave children. So, and then she started to have this attitude. And you can see also the environment that was created there at the camp. I'm sure that Ishmael, growing up, he never grew up, Hagar never brought him up to be Sarah's son. She took possession of the child and said, no, this child is mine with my master. Never Sarah's with Abraham. So she started to have surely this attitude towards Ishmael. And even when they had to send her away because it was unbearable to have her around, you can imagine the poisoning that Hagar brought to Ishmael. So speaking over, complaining, we were rejected, we were left out, we were sent away only with bread and water. Surely she had complained over and over and over again. And see, until today, we have a big problem because a woman, she could not contain her tongue, she did not know her place, her role, and she did everything wrong, and the consequences it brought not only to her, but above all to her son and even to the whole world today, because you know that most of the fights in this world is because of this, Israel and the Muslims, right? So you can see the problem that was created, the unbelief of one woman that allowed another to go into her bed in order just to be a surrogate for Sarah. And then this woman, not knowing her place and her role, what did she do? She started to say things that created division and a great hatred in the heart of these people. So, what is the lesson we take for us today to finish the program? Is that our words have power. And you and I, all of us, we are going to pay an account for everything that we say that is useless or does not bear good fruit. Okay, we will give an account for those words, and or by our words will be justified, or we will be condemned, like the Lord Jesus said. Now, as we finish the program, what I want you to do is the following. Reflect. How have you been using your words? Are they words that bear fruit, that bring life to your home? Are your words poisoning? Are your words words that cause division, separation, not only in your family, in the environment that you are? Which words is coming out of your mouth? That's what I want you to reflect, because those words indeed will have a serious complications and consequences in the life of you and also of the hearers. Okay, like we said yesterday, there are many family members, they don't want to attend church, they don't want anything to do with God because of words that are spoken and attitudes of a person that does not know the role, her role. Your role as a wife is to build your house, to build your family, is to edify and never to bring down. That's the program for today, and we'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye for now. God bless.